This video is supposed to be about me roasting the sketchbook, but now I'm not so sure that's what I want to do. I'm still a little conflicted, but look at the green. Hello, it's Mia, or Tribute Arts, here with the new video. Today is just a kind of like more of a simple draw with me, or liner with me into a color with me, featuring some characters from Ghost Tundra's series Laceygames. Now, I've been following the Laceygames series since I watched Lacey's Diner, and even though I freaked out, I got hooked, and so I went back to Lacey's wardrobe, and now I'm caught up with the newest one. It's been quite a ride. Yay. And that's coming to Steam too, so it's super exciting. And it also, not just because of that, but I also wanted to draw the main characters anyways, so it started off as a little doodle of just Lacey, but then I was like, I kind of want to add Macy and Jay also, but that's kind of why they're like at the bottom, because I kind of wish I drew Lacey a little bit higher so I could have more space for Macy and Jay, but I didn't want to redraw it because I was actually pretty happy with the sketches. I think they turned out pretty cute. I'm using the Ohuhu Bleedproof marker sketchbook, so this one was gifted to me and I actually bought 2 more of this one, but I've been, I think, having kind of mixed feelings. I bought these because I wanted to have like some sketchbooks where I can just do like marker doodles, or I don't have to worry about the color bleeding through or using too much marker. I don't really know if it does use a lot of marker here. It could, for all I know. I actually don't. But yeah, still a sweet gift though, and I'm still happy with it, and I will still of course make good use out of it. But yeah, I think I remember seeing somewhere that they said this marker is not really meant for blending colors too, but I just feel like in general the markers go on kind of grainy on this paper, so it's not bad. I mean, it is bleed through proof. Like, it didn't go to the other side, so that's, that's really good. So it's nice for like casual marker doodles, because I do want to use my markers more since I do have quite a collection now. So I thought this would be a nice way to kind of just have a little fun, not feel like it's too precious. But yeah, at the start when I was doing this, well, actually no, more so the doodle I showed earlier, or the artwork that I showed that was not complete of the girl with the flowers, that's actually just my OC. But that one, when I was coloring that one, I got a little frustrated. Like, the skin was like, it was just, I don't know, the color's fine, the color's not bad, it was just I just feel like it looked grainy, and I didn't like that. But I guess when I did this spread, well, page, if you will, I feel like it kind of grew on me over time. Like, at the start, I wasn't super happy with it either, but looking back at it now, I think it's not that bad. So, I don't know, I guess I had to try it more to really tell how I feel about this sketchbook. But I heard, I don't remember if it was on Amazon or from another artist, but they said this paper is not really meant for blending. So I get that, but it, like, not just the blending, but it also still does the grainy nonetheless. I think, like, I have the Crescent Render sketchbook as well, the one that's also bleed through proof. I think, now that I think about it, I think that does the same thing. I'll have to look back at my sketchbook, because I did like a few doodles in there, and I think it does the same thing. Maybe it's just the coating of the paper, I don't know, but when I use, like, I went back to using my cardstock paper, and oh my gosh, like, it is juicy. It is so nice to like use markers on that paper if you want like nice blends and smooth transitions. I forgot how great it felt. So, but that's like loose paper, right? So it's different compared to a sketchbook. I do have the Ohuhu marker pad, I think. It was the one that had like a 2-pack that came with like the little sheets too. I have to double check. I haven't opened those, so but I do have them. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this book. At the start, like when I made this video, I didn't want to make it clickbaity, but I wasn't really sure if I was gonna like this one because I was kind of struggling, kind of feeling a little frustrated when I was coloring, because you have to be a bit patient too, because the colors are more wet and they'll dry a different color. You'll see when I do like Jay and Lacey's skin tones, it shows up a lot in there. It's like you have to really trust the process and remember in time it will go lighter, if you will. But yeah, and still lining with for the liner. I'm using the Stabilo pens, as you saw in the beginning. I also wanted to be a bit more creative with it, with using, you know, more colors instead of using just the black. I thought originally I was not gonna do like blending for the colors in this art, but I still did. And again, I'm not too upset about it. I think it was actually not too bad. I think it was okay. But I do feel like maybe I didn't need to. Maybe it could have been better. I'm not sure, but I used my Ohuhu marker, so I used my 120 set and then the 48 pastel set. I don't remember if I pulled out a few colors from the skin tone set for skin. I think I mostly just used these because I didn't want to, like, I don't know, it's kind of dumb to say. I didn't want to use like too many sets, even though I should be using my sets that I have. But these two sets provided basically the right amount of colors that I needed for these illustrations. They are just mostly like portrait style kind of things. I'm happy with how they turned out, even though I was talking about the whole grainy thing. It does still look grainy, as you will see. Like right now, it looks pretty even, but I guess it dries like that. It's hard to, maybe I'm not explaining it right. Maybe the video might not even show it, but it's there. Oh, also, I pardon for some of these angles. I was trying to make it a little more, I guess, dynamic or immersive whatsoever, but I realized because I put the camera on my right side and I'm right-handed, that was not a good idea for some points. A lot of times it will focus off the art and it'll focus on my hand. Well, lesson learned that either do it on the left side or top down is just fine. I just thought it'd be kind of nice to do a little bit closer than just the top down view. I was gonna say menu, I don't know why, but view. I think out of the three, I still want to say my favorite turned out to be how Macy turned out. I think she looks really cute with her little pose, and also just coloring her hair was a lot of fun too. By the end of this video, maybe you can let me know which one's your favorite. Or you can just let me know who your favorite Laceygames character is in general, if it's any of these three or maybe someone else. Let me know also if you like this style of video, maybe. I'm not so sure like how, I'm still like developing and stuff. Of course, you're always learning, that's just life. But yeah, like let me know what you think about like these angles or this art in general. Like, is it too fast? Is it too long? Is it boring? Is it fun? If you don't mind, like, it's not like I'm not gonna like hound you for it, but if that's okay, any kind of feedback or something would be great to know, because I want to make it an enjoyable experience for you who are viewing my videos. It is also a joy and fun for me to make it myself too, but you know, it's also should be entertaining for y'all. Now Macy is done and we're moving to Jay. So here's what I was talking about, like the color being kind of different when it's wet versus when it's dry. It goes on sometimes really gray, I notice this tends to do with the very light colors. I think even this happens in like other sketchbooks I've seen it in other videos. But yeah, for these ones you kind of have to really trust the process and wait for the color to dry up before like judging for yourself, because you might think it looks terrible in the start, but it will be okay. It'll be okay. Just make sure to give yourself some time. Although I say that, but I think Jay's skin tone kind of got a little wonky, and or maybe it goes okay. Actually, yeah, no, it was probably just still wet. Now that I'm looking even at the video right now, like watching it, I think her skin actually looks fine. I wanted to make her a tiny bit tanner because I wanted to make like Lacey was gonna be pale, and then Macy's dark, and then she was like a little bit, not totally tan, but a little bit tan. That I noticed like sometimes finding markers for that kind of idea is a little bit difficult because you either have too light or maybe nice browns and like darker browns. But I don't know, am I just tripping? Or is it sometimes hard to find that lightly darker but not too dark? I'm sorry, I'm probably just going off of something completely random. It's still fun to color these. I think I already said that though. It was a lot of experimenting because I wasn't very sure if I had like the blue-green that would work for Lacey's hair, but even in the 120 set I was able to find like 4 markers that could work. Also, here's my frustration. I think me putting the marker cap just ruined Macy's hair. It's all so upset. I'm so upset. But what can you do? You just gotta keep going. Maybe I should use like the white gel pen over it and then maybe put the pink on top. I'm not so sure. Now Jay is finished. So very radical. He. Now we're moving on to Lacey, and I think this marker that I was using felt a little dry. Like I had to like kind of like not force it, but definitely had to like a little bit of the ink to come out. It was kind of streaky in the start, but yar. And here's what I'm talking about, like for Lacey here. Oh my god, it looked so dark because of the color that's still wet, but as soon as it dried up, you could see how light it is. It's just some papers do this, and that's where it's like you have to kind of just let it be and trust it and wait for it to dry. I feel like for Lacey's it took a much longer to dry because I actually took a pause and break, and then I came back to the art because, you know, life stuffs. And then yeah, and then the hair, I do really like how her hair turned out. Also thought what was kind of fun I did like for their eyes, because in the reference photos like Macy and Jay's eyes just look like they're black, and then Lacey's eyes are just white, but I kind of wanted to like play around with that a little bit. So like, as you can, well, not right now, but you saw like when I was doing Macy's, for example, I put a little bit of pink, and then for Jay's I put a little bit of red. Like for Macy I was thinking like a little bit of just from her hair, and then for Jay I just did it because kind of like she's a fiery personality, so I was like, a fire, let's do some red. For Lacey I tried putting in a little bit of green just to kind of give her eyes a bit more dimension too. I know it's like in like Ghost Huntress art style that it's like that, but I kind of wanted it to translate it into my art style. So yeah, and also, oh my god, more autofocuses. I am so sorry, I learned my lesson not to do that. Oh my god, looking at the, wait a minute. Yeah, looking at the artwork now, I forgot to add Lacey's hairpins in her hair. And I think I also missed like the black kind of like streaks on Jay's hair. I think she had that. Oh my god, I don't remember anymore. I have to double check my references. Oh no. But yeah, for Lacey, I, instead of like, since I know she has like a lot of different outfits, I went with the one with her MP3 player. MP3 player? I think so. Or iPod? No, I think it's MP3 player. Yeah. And I thought that one was cute, so that's why I just like went with that. Plus purple hoodie. Kind of feel like drawing the purple hoodie. Oh my gosh, if you watched the video all the way till here, put in a... Put in this emoji. I'm gonna just put on the screen because I don't know what to think about right now as I'm recording this. But yeah, put that emoji, and you are great. Thank you for watching this far. I hope my art and me has been entertaining to you. If not, like, because I don't know about this voiceover, obviously not, but hopefully the art backs me up. Yeah, here's the final piece. Woo! The True Girl Games is done. We got our girls Macy, Lacey, and Jay, and they're gonna rock the stage. Thank you for watching. Bye.